A refugee is someone who has to flee their country of origin because of social, political, or religious persecution.
A refugee is someone who has a real threat of social or religious persecution.
I mean, a refugee is someone that, is obviously fleeing persecution for a number of reasons. Color, race, religion, cultural customs. It could be a number of things.
Refugees have moved here at the invitation of the U.S. government to live here permanently as residents of the United States. But I think of refugees really as people from most of the spots we've seen in the news over the last 20 years, the war-torn countries and places of physical persecution. For the past 20 years, people have resettled to Clarkston from really all over the world, beginning with people from countries like Vietnam and Bosnia, and over time many African countries like Somalia, Ethiopia, the Congo, Tanzania, and then even more recently some Middle Eastern countries, Afghanistan, Iraq, Bhutan, and Burma now represent the majority of people that live here. So it's become a real melting pot of persecuted peoples from all over the world, and really is a very unique place in that it represents a place that people from multiple ethnic groups, languages, and backgrounds come together regardless of their religion or other affiliation, but become neighbors with one another and learn to not only coexist but develop friendships that really cross a lot of boundaries that traditionally separate us here in the world. Well, I stumbled upon Clarkston just a few years ago when a friend of mine had been volunteering with some refugee families. Our desire to live here and work with the refugee community is really multifaceted. It's just really breeding the love of Christ in word and deed to the people of this community, but not just this community, really the people of this world. Clarkston's such a unique place that people from some of the least reached countries have come to live here. This represents to us a real opportunity to reach some of the most impoverished and really fragile people that live here in this world, and show them that the love of Christ, and not only the love of Christ, but the story of Christ has a real impact for their lives. And so my family and I and others here really desire to help people make the adjustment to living in America, and help the kids transition into American schools. They have to sit in classrooms in a language they don't even understand at first. Help the adults develop skills with the English speaking that would help them find jobs and meaningful employment, and really take them from a point of vulnerability to a place that they really truly could realize the American dream, in the sense that they're safe, they're successful, they're free, and living in happiness in a way they've never really understood before.